Hello, everybody.
Judge, I'm sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt. Judge Champagne's here.
So who cares? Why?
He has the one case.
Which case?
Well, I'm glad somebody recognizes my presence here.
Wesley Ford.
What?
Wesley Ford.
Oh,
If you don't mind, Judge Draculich, we've got a guy. He was a COD participant. I just wanted to chat with him for a couple minutes, if you don't mind.
I do not mind. So let me go back to that. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, Wesley Ford, go ahead take over Judge Champagne.
Thank you. This is 24 CR 02952. Hey, Wesley or Mr. Ford, how are you?
How are you doing, Your Honor?
Good.
So,
come on up to the podium. Just relax. How you feeling?
I mean, I feel good. Feel fine.
Okay. You went to where'd you go? RBH to detox before you came to jail?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the big question. Do you want to do jail time or do you want to try and work with our program?
I want to work with the program.
Okay. That's all I wanted to hear. I am totally willing to work with you.
Okay.
You know, you've got a rough start, but here's what I can say. You called Marshall Hardley. You said, I'm going into detox and then I'm going to turn myself in at the jail. You went in, you detoxed, you turn yourself in at the jail. I want to, I salute you. You did the right thing. You followed through. I know it was hard. You're there in jail. You knew you were going to stay there for a little bit. So I'll tell you, I'm looking through my old records and the plan for you was to go to New Frontiers, to go to an inpatient treatment program. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with whatever.
Okay. All right, then here's what we're going to do. I'm going to hold you without bail. I am going to speak with my staff. We're going to figure out what the next best step is for you. I'm going to, I know we have a graduation next week. I'm going to tentatively put you on for next week. We probably will not transport you. I'm telling you right now, you're going to sit there for a couple of weeks while we figure things out. Okay.
Okay. Just so you know, like the military care center is willing to take me.
Okay. Well, I'm going to talk with Diana. I'm going to talk with Jackie. I'm going to talk with all of the professionals here. If we send you any paperwork up there at the jail to fill it out. It's going to be applications for inpatient centers, releases of information. You fill that stuff out. We're going to work on our end. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to tentatively set you for the 21st, but Lisa, am I better off just setting him for the 28th?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
we can talk about it in staffing today if you want.
All right, I'll set you for the 28th. If there's anything that happens between now and then, I'll bring you into videos and I'll talk to you like I am right now, okay?
All right.
All right, Mr. Ford, this is the time. Be smart.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you for coming to jail. I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Judge.
All right, thank you, Judge Champagne. Appreciate it. Okay, let's get back to Carlton Randall, Randle. It's 05016.
This is a failure to comply with court order.
Yeah. Mr. Randall, did you ever provide your the insurance?
No, I wasn't able to.
Okay, how long you been in jail?
I've been in jail like 2 weeks, maybe 3.
For what else?
Possession with intent to steal, possession.
All right, this is fine. Okay, do you admit failing to comply with the order of the court to provide insurance?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm finding you contempt. I'm going to give you 1 day for the contempt, and as far as the fine is concerned, I'm going to give you 4 days credit time served, and that'll run concurrent with your with the other sentence. So this is all cleaned up. Thank you. Good luck with your life. Okay, let's go to Brandon Samaniego, 00494.
Your Honor, I think this one, it doesn't clearly indicate on the sheet. Maybe your sheet does differently, but I looked it up and I think it's a failure to comply because this case was sentenced, it looks like back in February.
Yeah, okay.
Just to let parties know that he's part of that sentence was that he participated in the drug court program, Your Honor. He got removed from step 1, but tomorrow he has a drug court hearing, and he says the drug court's keeping him. I don't know if we want to continue this out to see what happens with that drug court.
Yeah, so he's going to district court, drug court, huh?
That's correct. He's actually in there. And part of the sentence was that he complied with that drug court program. Tomorrow's his hearing in drug court.
This is what we're going to do, young man. We're going to continue this 3 weeks. And we're going to see what your status is as far as the drug court is concerned, and whether you're meeting their requirements. And we'll probably merge the two together. It'll be a no bail hold.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead and give him a date, ladies, if you would.
Your Honor, would it be possible to have it 1 week since he has drug court tomorrow?
Oh, that's fine. Let's give it 1 week out, Martha.
Okay,
That would be next week.
yeah, next Wednesday,
That would be the 21st.
21st of August.
And that will still be in the year 2024. Okay. Good. I'll say we'll see you next week, young man. Get your stuff together.
If I can also just state real quick, I was also accepted into the Salvation Army, so
Well, good. That'll probably be a requirement of the drug court. So
Yeah.
get this thing put together and let's get you sober. All right.
thank you.
All right.
Have a
Thank
good day.
you. You bet. Let's go to Gregory Yardley. What are we doing with Mr. Yardley? Oh, we already pled guilty.
Oh,
We played-
yes, yes.
What are we
Let me-
doing?
Give me one moment. I looked at this earlier, but I have closed it.
And to let you know, Miss City Attorney, he would like to go to community court if that's a possibility. Remain in custody till next Wednesday.
That would be fine. I think that would be a
All
good
right.
idea.
All right, Mr. Yardley, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you're going to be referred over to community court. You'll be transported
Your
a
Honor,
week. Yeah.
he is in on a felony right now.
Oh,
I
got
did
it.
not know that. I apologize. I did not know
That's-
that.
All right. Well, how much time you done in jail, young man?
I've been here since Friday.
Wait. One moment. Let me look at something then real quick. Just to refresh my memory. I just need to make sure that, because I think we set this over for restitution. I can't remember what I read earlier. Because there was petty larceny.
We need to continue the sentencing for victim.
No, because we did that. I just want to double check what I read it earlier and I just forgot. I don't think there's no restitution request. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Just flatten this thing out with some jail time.
I think
Fine.
so. Mhm.
Is that okay with you, Patrick?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, young man, on the petty larceny, I'm going to give you 5 days Washoe County Jail. And on the trespassing, I'm going to give you 5 days Washoe County Jail. That'll run consecutive. And any time that you've done in jail will be credited towards that. Thank you.
All right.
Millen Parkinson, first refusal.
First, yes.
All right. Urinating in public, defecating in public. Tell him that you're in trouble when you see him.
Got it. You're in trouble.
You're in trouble.
From the judge, yes.
I forgot we're being broadcasted today. Okay, put a day, no bail hold. Yeah, he's a busy boy. God. Then we'll try to clear it up. So that's it. Jail, we got everybody done?
Got it all. Yep. Everyone that showed up.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
About 18, 19 years ago. I don't know where the armed robbery is. I've never been arrested for armed robbery, and I don't have any violent convictions on my record at all. No violent convictions at all. And as far as the drugs,
Mr. Motto, in order to indulge your argument, the court will, for the record, disregard any data or information or inference from the armed robbery. However, again, tracking this with Shanilda Lewis Motto. I have drug possession from Hogansville, multiple counts of that. I have Troup County drug possession, control, purchase.
that's all the same.
I have
case.
LaGrange probation office, purchase drugs.
Yes, sir.
I have additional matters, probation violations. So,
All-
Mr. Mata, I'm not going to try to stand here and pick the you-know-what out of the pepper. Theft
Sure.
by taking out of Atlanta. So in any event, Mr. Lumberg, please continue with your discussion as to bond.
The saying is, I am not going to try to pick the fly shit out of the pepper. I actually looked it up, and what it means is I am not going to be overly picky about the details.
Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, again, my client tells me that he doesn't have those convictions other than the one that was an under advisement, I guess, in 2006, which was 18 years ago. And he would have been about 19 years old at the time. It sounds like maybe there were a combination of some entries that there may have been some issue, but there were never any convictions. I would ask Your Honor for a personal bond.
2006, 2007, 2011. And it looks like Hogansville would still at least like to try to air some matters and clear them with Mr. Mata. So at this juncture,
Is there a want?
it is difficult to say due to the out-of-state nature of most of this. There are some
Yeah.
local bench warrants as well. And there may or may not be an alias. It is difficult to say, but Mr. Lumberg, if we took this on its finest face and even disregarded what appears to be the most significant criminal record this magistrate has seen this entire summer, we would still have a situation here with multiple forfeitures of bond. The case is still open. The court understands everyone wants to go home. The court understands everyone wants to get back to their business. However, Mr. Mata, you're an intelligent man. You realize if the authorities find you before you surrender to them, you put yourself in a circumstance. These following conditions will apply as to your release. You will appear as directed for all your future dates. You will abide any valid order or judgment entered in both of these open misdemeanor cases. You will not leave the state of Michigan without permission of the court. You will not commit any crimes while you're on release status. You will notify the court in writing of any change of address, telephone, or email through your attorney. You'll make reports to pretrial services. No release without a GPS tether. No use of alcohol, marijuana, or any other controlled substance. Do not purchase or possess a firearm or other deadly weapon. Do not assault, harass, intimidate, beat, wound, or threaten Desiree Brewer. Do not have any contact, direct or indirect, through a third party or otherwise with Desiree Brewer. Do not enter bars, clubs, liquor stores, or any business premises in Royal Oak or Berkeley, except for work or medical purposes. There will be 2 ETGs a week for alcohol, 3 controlled substance tests per month. And as suggested, no release without a GPS tether. So the bond on the civil infraction is a $276 personal bond. And as to 20-01103, that bond amount is $5,000 cash or surety, no 10%. And as well on the domestic, 21-00971. 5,000 cash or surety, no 10%. That completes this arraignment. Anything further, Mr. Lumber?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Thank you. Good luck to you, sir. Please stay on the path.
Get this for you. You're all set there.
RO 06640 OM. This is people of the City of Royal Oak versus Lee Francis Shutterly. Ms. Shutterly? The court is arraigning you at this time. You are here to be arraigned on a charge of trespassing under Royal Oak City Ordinance 550 and littering under Royal Oak City Ordinance 456. Each of these crimes could carry a maximum possible jail sentence of 93 days and or $500 and up to 2 years of probation. The court is advising you at this time that you have a right to a trial with or without a jury. At a trial, you're permitted to cross-examine prosecutors' witnesses, call your own witnesses, testify in your own behalf, or remain silent and be presumed innocent throughout the proceedings. At this time, on its own motion and at the behest of your counsel, the court is entering a not guilty, repeat, not guilty plea on your behalf, and court-appointed counsel is noted and approved. With that said, Mr. Mitchell, what, if anything, would you like to share with the court as to bond?
Your Honor, my information regarding Ms. Shetterly is extremely limited. As I mentioned, had a really difficult time communicating with her. Tried to explain as much of this as I could to her. And I don't know how much, well, there you have it. Your Honor, she did communicate to me she has a brain injury sustained from an accident approximately 10 years ago. Other than that, I unfortunately don't have much else for the court. This is a nonviolent offense. I believe that Ms. Shetterly can accept mail at the Methodist Church. I would ask the court to consider a personal bond due to the nonviolent nature of the offenses.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mitchell. These following conditions will apply to Ms. Shetterly's release. She will appear as directed for all her future dates. She will be receiving mail until further order of the court or until she advises the court of an updated address. She will not leave the state of Michigan without permission of the court. She will not commit any crimes while on release status. She will notify the court in writing of any change of address, telephone, or email through her lawyer. She will not enter bars, clubs, or liquor stores. She will not purchase or possess a firearm or other deadly weapon. And at this time, the court is going to set a $10,000 personal bond. What that means, Ms. Shetterly, is if you miss a court date or you violate a bond condition, you'll owe the court $10,000. But as of right now, that's a personal bond, which means you will be released today. And that completes the arraignment. Mr. Mitchell, anything further on this matter?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Officer Ron, do we need to do anything else for you today? I think I do. Let's see.
Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.